think we are now live. Hello, good morning, everybody. Let me just make sure that everything here is working properly. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday Motivation. If you can hear me and if you can see me, please say hi in the comment section down below. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm streaming here from Cebu City, as usual. And today is the last day of November. It's the last day of November. And it's also Bonifacio Day. So for freelancers like us, parang walang holidays. There are no holidays, pero if you're working in an office, baka if you're working in corporate, baka you're celebrating Bonifacio Day. So it's a good time to, I guess, remember where we got how we got independence natin as a country, right? So happy Bonifacio Day to everybody. And yes, it's Monday, it's the start of the week. It's also the end of the month, like I mentioned earlier. So we want to end the month and begin December strong, diba? So tomorrow, December na. So let's begin December on the right foot, right? Let's begin December let's begin December right, begin December strong. And this message hopefully will help you start the next month. Start December on the right foot. Okay, start December in the right mindset. Okay. Good morning, Becca, watching from Cebu. Mga taga Cebu, kamusta mo diha? Okay. Yes. So we also had our sale. We have our ongoing sale. So hopefully you've enrolled in the VA bootcamp. Or it's okay if you don't. Pero we have our biggest sale ever. We have up to 40% off on our courses. So we've never done this before. So we have 40% off on our courses right now. Very excited about that. Who here watched the webinar nung Saturday night? Our 8th webinar, Marketing Your Freelance Skills. That was the last webinar in our series for this year. Next year ulit, webinar tayo next week. We're taking a break naman sa December sa mga webinars natin. So who here watched the webinar, and hopefully you're able to submit the assignment so you can get the certificate of the Marketing Your Freelance Skills. I hope you guys learned. Did you learn? For those who attended the webinar, maraming ba kayo natutunan in that webinar? Hopefully it helps you, especially with writing your cover letters and becoming better freelancers, helping you get closer to reaching your goal. Okay. Hello, Janet from Leyte, Alu from Cavite. Hello, Philip, watching from Cebu. Title for today's Monday Motivation. We'll come up with a title later. You don't title using, but we'll be able to come up with a title later. I guess you're making the graphics for today. Ayan. Hello, Narben from Zamboanga City. Okay, we have a number of people with us today on this motivational Monday. I think holiday ngayon, so people are a bit naka-relax lang, diba? So yeah, but we'll still start the week, right? Because one day naman yung holiday. Tomorrow, a lot of you guys get back to work. Kami, we're still at work kahit ngayon, kahit holiday. Hello, Shane from Bulacan. Okay, so let's dive right into today's message. I want to ask you, when was the last time you did something for the first time? First time. When was the last time na first time ginawa mo siya, diba? When was the last time na you did new experience? You went on a new challenge. Since none of us, we don't know what the future holds, diba? When we start new things, when we have new beginnings, nakakatakot. It can feel very terrifying, diba? Nakakatakot talaga yung mga new beginnings, right? However, if you don't know, if you don't try, right? If you don't try something, you'll never know, diba? If you don't try something, you won't know what's going to happen. Yeah? Have you, at any point, diba? Have you trying something new, diba? And then, you thought, okay, ang galing ko, diba? Oh, I'm gonna be the best. This is really for me. I try it, and nice nito, and you feel really good about it, diba? Sometimes we have that, right? We start something new, and then, we feel really good for like a month, and then I realize what it feels like to need to show signs of improvement at something as of now, diba? It feels like you're grinding away everlastingly, when truly you've been busy for half a month or possibly for a few months na, diba? It feels like you're just slowly moving, pero you've been busy for a lot for quite some time, for a month, for 2 months, for 3 months, and so on. It's when you're starting something new, diba? You are a beginner at that thing, right? You're really it's a challenge, yeah. And when you're a beginner, it's not an awful thing to feel. It's not something you should feel humiliated about, right? Hindi naman, you shouldn't be ashamed of being a beginner, right? Because we have to give ourselves the opportunity to be beginners. A lot of the times we think na, oh, I should be really good, you know? I should be the best, diba? Kahit kakastart ko lang. And when we don't, sometimes we think na, we get discouraged, right? We feel ashamed. We feel scared to ask questions because we're not used to it, right? We're not used to being new at something, and we don't want that. We don't want to feel ashamed, right? We don't want to feel humiliated. So we think now, okay, I shouldn't be a beginner. I should be good at something immediately. Have you ever felt that way before? Na parang you had that need. You didn't want to be not good at something. You didn't want to be a beginner. Gusto mo agad na, okay, I should be good at it. And you're frustrated when you're not, right? We have to make that space for ourselves. Now we can be beginners. We have to make that space. Now we'll still be learners. Now we're still going to make mistakes. You know, being a beginner, it helps you, it keeps you humble then, diba? You know, it keeps you humble. It gets you out of your comfort zone. It removes expectation or comparison and connects you with people on a new level. It allows you to discover something that lights your heart on fire when you're in that beginner space, when you can convince yourself na okay lang na maging beginner and that it's okay to be a beginner. In any case, you know, if we look at mga experts, diba? The best in the world, like Michael Jackson, Kobe Bryant, they worked at their craft for years, right? They worked really hard to get where they would be. They started at young age. Diba? They took years and years and years that in spite of everything learned and every day they improved their craft, right? They didn't stop learning and improving every single day. And that's something we have to learn. That it's okay to be a beginner, you know? Many of us were scared. We're scared to try something new, right? We're scared that we're not going to be good at something. We're scared to be beginners. Can you relate to that? Na you're scared to be a beginner. Na maybe that's why, maybe you're thinking, oh, ang ganda ng freelancing na to, ang ganda ng business na to. Pero I don't want to learn again. I don't want to be a beginner. I don't want to be not good at something, right? And we feel that way sometimes, diba? Why do we have that fear? You know, we all have things that we're good at, right? It's possible that we've been doing them for years or they come naturally. But what happens when you get great at your work? You know, you get generally great at work you despise the first time, right? No, you feel awesome, right? You feel great when before, you know, you're not really good at it, and you work hard on it and you get great at it. That's an amazing feeling when you realize na a few months ago I wasn't good at it, and then 6 months later, you know, you feel great. But that's an awesome feeling. It's more rewarding when you achieve something that was hard to achieve, right? So many of us, we look for the easy way. Kaya nga, diba, yung mga instant noodles, diba? Just add water, may instant noodles ka na. But when you work on something, when you put in effort, yun, it's a lot more rewarding, right? A lot of us, we want to go into something that's easy. We want to say, a lot of people enroll in the VA bootcamp, you know, they think na, I want something that's easy. And it's not that hard, pero it still takes effort, right? It still takes effort. And the more you put in effort into it and you'll be able to see your improvement, the more rewarding it is, right? This fear, you know, we have that fear of something being a beginner. We have that fear of something new. It can keep us from the most extravagant parts of living, and it can keep us from being the best at what we can be. So what we should do is we should let go of what held us back. You should let go of what held you back previously and wipe out those fears that don't deserve to rule you anymore. You know, don't let those fears hold you back, right? Embrace being a beginner. It's okay to be a beginner. Be happy being a beginner, and you can focus on your strengths. Remember, if we start being excellent, we're going to think we should be perfect without fail. If we think na kailangan excellent tayo agad, you know, we think we're gonna aim for perfection, which isn't right then. But you must permit yourself to get somewhat chaotic. You must permit yourself to make errors and to make mistakes and to fall. Diba? Your world won't self-destruct. You'll still be alive if you make some grammatical mistakes, if you say the wrong things, if you make mistakes in your work. It's fine. It's part of learning. Being not excellent at something doesn't mean you'll remain there until the end of time. Diba? In addition, permitting yourself to be a beginner will teach you a lot about yourself, about being good to yourself, about self-sympathy, about how you can learn and how you can deal with challenges. No one was born, diba? No one was born being an adult immediately, diba? We go through stages. We go through different stages in our lives, right? We go through learning stages. So, what's the reason na we think na kailangan tayo expert agad? If you're a beginner, if you're not good at something, if you're still learning, if you're making mistakes, you're doing fine. You're okay. Yeah. They say consistency beats talent that doesn't show up. So as you go in your journey, you can face you're going to face new challenges and new obstacles. And from here, this is where learning happens, right? It's okay. It's okay not to be good, because things don't happen overnight. So don't live your life and do things for other people's approval. In freelancing, new freelancers are born every day and they're out to conquer the online world. But many of them, they're afraid to begin and to take the road to their dreams, right? You might be afraid, right? So for newbies out there, always remember this. You don't have to be excellent to begin, but you have to begin to be excellent. And that's part, and part of that is learning to be a beginner, right? You have to begin. You don't have to be excellent to begin, but you have to begin. You have to start to be excellent, right? You have to start in order for you to achieve your goals. You have to just get started, right? Okay. So your commitment is, I will begin. I will begin. You will start. To be, in order to become excellent, I will begin, right? So yeah, that's a commitment for today. I will begin in order to be excellent. Let me change that. Parang confusing. I will begin to be excellent. Just realize that now. I will begin in order to be excellent. I will begin in order to be excellent. Okay, that's our commitment for today. If this is something that resonates with you, type that in the comment section down below. I will begin in order to be excellent. So yung excellence later na yun, pero you have to begin first. And you have to be a beginner first. Okay, just some reminders. Now that I have you guys here, later today at 6 p.m. We have freelancing lessons from Andres Bonifacio. That's Flip Chat and Chill. At 6 p.m. we have Anna Phoenix and special guests. So today's Bonifacio Day. If you want to learn from freelancing tips from Mr. Andres Bonifacio himself, you can attend 6 p.m. later today and learn those freelancing lessons. And on Wednesday, we're going to be interviewing Cindy Soriano. Cindy Soriano, that's on Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. She's going to be talking about how she's an engineer and she fulfills her life purpose while freelancing. She's not related to our team member Anna Soriano, even though they have the same last name. She's an engineer and she was able to fulfill her life purpose while freelancing. That's Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. And yes, like I mentioned earlier, we have our biggest sale ever talaga. And this is, with everything going on, we have the pandemic, we have mga typhoons. So we have our biggest sale ever. I don't think we're ever going to do this again. It's up to 40% off. Just go to vab.ph/2021 sale, and then you can check all the prices, see the coupons over there. And yeah, this is a limited time sale. If you were planning to enroll before and you haven't enrolled, highly recommend that you check out this sale because it's the biggest sale ever, and parang we're never going to do this ever again. So take the opportunity to enroll if you've been planning to. Okay. And commitment for today, I will begin in order to be excellent. Even if you're watching the replay, type that in the comment section down below. I'll begin in order to be excellent. All right. Let me look at the comment section down here. Hello, Carolyn from Cebu, Melay from QC. Watch the webinar, not able to submit. Si Juliet, not yet suitable for VA jobs. Okay lang naman if you just write a draft, you don't need to submit it. From Liloan, Yvette from Manila Esperanza, learn a lot. Good to hear. Juliet, watching webinar was my first ever. Wow, first webinar pa. Rosalind from Romblon. Hello, Rosemary. Resli from Nueva Vizcaya. Jenilyn, good morning. Juliet, beginner trying to learn. Trying to figure out how my laptop should fit. Maybe I'll start with data entry jobs. Yeah, that's okay that you can start there. What's my first ever cover letter and application knowledge because of the assignment? Good to hear. Good morning, Layla. Hello, Isabella. Realize ego is my enemy, and I'm extremely thankful to you for helping me fight my enemy. Let's continue to improve. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love helping in growing together with my partner. Marluni, good morning. Margot, I'm very interested. I don't know where and how to start. You can check out our free VA course. Go to freevacourse.com. We have a free course there that you can just check out. Hello, Joel. Hello, Sylvie. Isabella, there should always be room for mistakes. Yes. Layla, fear of failure had me back until I realized it and now addressing it. Juliet is totally whole new world. I'll start an age where my brain is slowing down at 52. My fear is that my brain might not like the skills, but I'm not giving up, just starting. Great to hear, Juliet. And even we have seen people in their 50s continue to learn. It's just about staying active mentally and still being able to learn new things. MJ, good morning. Gigi, so inspiring. Good to hear. Teret, always room to improve. Malene, good morning. Morris, hello. Isabella, I will begin in order to be excellent. Yes. Esperanza, Layla, Melai, Teret, Becky, Ludivine, nice. Sylvie, Jenilyn, Yvette, Maline, Becky, Anne, Giselle, Facey, Carolyn, Stephanie. Oh, great to hear, Leilani. Congratulations on enrolling. Excited on paid course. Mas maraming learnings. All right. Great to hear. Great to hear. So, thank you guys for staying on. I hope this is a message that you can bring with you to December and to next year din, diba? We're starting a new year. Kaya yung sale natin is, saan yung sale natin? 2021 sale. Hello 2021. Yun ang pangalan ng sale natin. So we want to start, diba? We want to start learning new things. We want to start to prepare for the next year because parang kalimutan na natin yung 2020, right? So we'll start learning for the new year. And we have to become beginners, right? We have to be okay with learning and making mistakes and being beginners for the coming year. And yeah, if you've been thinking about enrolling or if you want to enroll in our paid courses, now is a great time to do so as we prepare for the next year. And yeah, if you're watching the replay, type in the commitment. I will begin in order to be excellent. All right, thank you guys so much for staying on, and have a great rest of the week. Bye bye.